Hello everyone, I am Peter. You are watching the 18th episode of Planting filmed in my small backyard. The video of this episode will share the growth stages of plum trees, the harvest scene of plums and the joyful process of picking plums.